Hi guys, hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you're watching from. So I need buttermilk, buttermilk, buttermilk. Okay, so buttermilk. Freshly cracked black pepper. Buttermilk, black pepper. Okay, this is good. This is good. Okay, we've got this. Hi. Okay, so we're going to mix in here a brush. Brush. This is good. Snap peas. This is good. Hi, welcome in. Mike made it. Welcome in. Got a fantastic stream coming up on this gorgeous Friday. Delicious recipes, obviously maximum flavor style, and some really fun games. And of course, we end with a really challenging challenge. We'll see if my producers finally me. Let's see, let's continue to get our things together here. Okay. Okay, buttermilk, black pepper, salt, black pepper, I have it. Chicken. You know what? We're going to do this today. So then, okay, so then we are. Vicky. Okay. All right, guys, we're just getting our ingredients together. We have a fantastic stream coming up. Recipes, games, challenges, a whole lot of fun. Stay tuned. So then we have black pepper, garlic powder. We got the garlic powder and the onion powder. Garlic powder and onion powder. And then thyme. Oh, Girl Dad Cooking Up Deliciousness. Hello, welcome in. JP Girl, it's Friday with Chef. Hi, welcome in. It's a beautiful Friday. We're getting some things together here for our deliciousness that's coming up. We got some really fun games and an incredible challenge. Stay tuned. Seasonings, black pepper, black pepper. Okay, black pepper. Huh? Happy Friday, Girl Dad Cooking Up Deliciousness. Happy Friday. Oh yeah, it's we're going to be talking about the piece de resistance of Thanksgiving. So I got a bird in the oven. We're going to show everyone how to make the most epic, like honey ham. Very easy. Everything's super easy. And a couple of other really fun recipes coming up. I'm gathering just a few last minute ingredients on this gorgeous Friday. Thank you for joining us. And again, we're just getting some last minute ingredients together and we're off to some deliciousness. Happy Friday. Okay, perfect. That's good. Off. What came first, the turkey or the egg? Oh, wow. That's a good one. That's good. That is a great one. Red wine vinegar. Red wine vinegar. Garlic. Okay, we are ready. We are ready to rumble now. I am so happy. This recipe that I got for everybody today, it's out of bounds. Okay. Let's not drop. And happy Friday, guys. We're about to drop some maximum flavor style recipes on this beautiful Friday. Welcome in wherever you're watching from, wherever in the world you're watching from. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. We've got some really great recipes, in my opinion, some you can't live without, and a lot of fun games, and one gut-wrenching challenge probably, because my producers up the ante every time with the challenges. All I'm thinking about right now is what challenge could they have possibly come up with? But we're going to be talking about the ultimate Thanksgiving piece de resistance. You know, your main, like the center of attention at Thanksgiving, which is the turkey. And for some people, it's the ham. You know, and so many versions of this and so many complicated, lengthy versions of this. We're going to talk about it later in the stream, so stay tuned. Okay. Is this on? Let's make sure. Yeah, it is on. Okay. This is going to go to 425. This is really cool. Okay. All right. Did you know TV dinners were invented because of Thanksgiving leftovers? Say what? What? No, I had no idea. TV dinners. I haven't heard that term in such a long time. I've never had TV dinners, or I've never had a TV dinner. My family was always very big around, like, must sit at the table. Like, it was a big deal. So, but yeah, that's a really cool fun fact. Very cool fun fact. Okay. So guys, I start off usually almost all the streams with a welcome cocktail, but today I have, oh, kids cuisine, yes. Oh, Victoria, I remember the kid cuisine. That, I have to say, elementary school, that was a huge deal. A couple of times, my mom did allow a kid cuisine one Friday night here and there. Like, that was just a couple times, I guess, before she read the ingredients. But yes, do you remember when they had like the little brownie on the side? I think it was mac and cheese. So one was like a corn dog, and then you had your little dessert. That was the coolest. Do they still sell kid cuisine? I feel like that should be illegal. Like, it should be. But anyways, I start off, oh, I don't think they do. They shouldn't. I start off all the streams with a cocktail or a drink. Today I probably should have started with a drink, but I have been doing this recipe and I can't get enough of it, and I wanted to share it with you guys. It wasn't even part of our outline, but I was like, you know what? Let them have this recipe because they can shop over the weekend if they like it, and then they can meal prep this. So much flavor and so easy. I have here overhead, can we show them? I have here some chicken breast tenderloins, okay? And guys, everything has gone up in price in the grocery store. But one of these hacks is, instead of buying the full chicken breast or the skinless, boneless chicken breast, there's these things called chicken breast tenderloins, and they sell them for sometimes half the price. You could still get them antibiotic-free, all that good stuff. No chemicals, no preservatives. But because they're chicken breast tenderloins, they're a lot less expensive than just buying the chicken breast. And that's just because people don't use it. And what that is that on the side of the breast, there's a smaller piece. When you buy the entire piece, that piece is actually super tender, where chicken breast tends to be on the tougher side, the drier side. But if you get that little tenderloin, you are getting a juicier cut, a softer cut, and a less expensive cut. So opt to buy that. I have it sitting here in like a really delicious mixture of lemon juice. I've got garlic salt, onion powder, paprika, salt, pepper, and a little bit of oregano. That's just been sitting here for probably 20 minutes. If you do this overnight, you're gonna get a ton of flavor. This is a mixture of, like, it's Greek inspired, but it's not super Greek, if that makes any sense. I love the flavors of the Mediterranean diet. You know, they're highly acidic, they're savory. It makes your mouth really pucker and water when you think of these. So what I'm gonna do here is I have a pan right behind me that's getting, I'm gonna crank that up, with a neutral oil on there. We're gonna put that over medium-high heat, and then we're gonna sear up the chicken while we make the rest of it. Welcome in, Lord Vedlos. Welcome in. Happy Friday. We usually welcome people in while we're having a cocktail or a coffee, but today I couldn't wait to show you this recipe it's been my go-to for a bit. It has tons of flavor. It's very easy to make, wonderful for meal prepping, and we were just talking about how if you use chicken breast tenderloins, or like the little loins of the chicken breast, it's less expensive than chicken breast, but it's juicier, it's more tender, and we've marinated it in lemon juice, garlic, onion, oregano, a little salt and pepper, and they're about to hit the pan over medium-high heat. So, gorge. So here we go. We got some neutral oil there, and I'm just gonna line up my little chicken tenderloins here, like so. I'm not going to move them around. I want them to get a nice little crust. Okay, and that's just going to work here. Oh, okay. Kind of unwritten rule here on Twitch. I was lurking and kind of didn't want to be called. Oh, okay. So our chicken's going to work. And I'm going to get some green cabbage. You can use whatever you like, but green cabbage here, I love the crunch, and it's so good for you. And it's going to make for this really wonderful salad, okay? So we take out like the nub. You can buy shredded cabbage already, but I will tell you that when you shred it yourself, you can get it to this really nice thin shave, okay? That you can't get it from like the already shaved ones, okay? So I go at an angle, and here we go. We're just going to shave this up while our chicken is working. You want this type, like this type of shred. The stuff that's already been in the bag, that crunch is gone. It's long gone. Okay, so we're going to keep adding. Here we go. Now, cabbage, guys, has so much nutritional value besides the fiber content. Okay. Is anybody familiar with alkalinity in our foods? You want this. So there's certain foods that provide balance, or pH balance to our gut, and cabbage is one of them. And in any form, cooked, raw, whatever. Cabbage itself, even when you don't digest it, one of the most healing recipes there are, even for kids, is in your pasta water. Or when you're boiling potatoes, throw a couple of leaves of cabbage in there and you will alkaline your pasta water. Your pasta will absorb that, that alkaline water, or your potatoes, carrots, anything like that. So if you're boiling anything, throw a couple of cabbage leaves in there and you will alkaline that water. My favorite thing to do on Thanksgiving is turn on the Macy's Day Parade. Only right way to start off Thanksgiving. Yes. Chat, let me know, what are your Thanksgiving Day like traditions outside of food? Let's leave the food conversation for a little later. Like, what do you guys do? Like, the way the day starts for you, let me know. Okay, so I'm going to continue shredding, shred. This can be done, obviously, this is why I wanted to share it with you today, because this could be done a couple of days before, and then you have your meal prep done for the entire week. You'll see how this gets really fun. How many of you guys enjoy a delicious crunch in your salad? Sometimes lettuce just doesn't do it for you. I know I'm one of those. I need crunch, I need textures, I want to be interested the whole way through. But anyways, as far as Thanksgiving traditions, I love watching the Thanksgiving, like the Macy's Day Parade. I love watching football until it's like time to get to the table. I love gathering around the counter with my family as we eat appetizers and things like that. It's just fun. It's a wonderful way to enjoy the day. The day ends up being like one of those slow days, but it's slow in the best ways possible, if that makes any sense. Okay, so now we have our cabbage shredded, our chicken is working, and these are called sugar peas, okay? They're in the family of snap peas, but snap peas are not flat like this. Snap peas are harder, you know, and they're plumper. These snow peas are gentler. So what we're gonna do is then, add a julienne like this. We're just gonna chop this up like so. Okay. And we're gonna add that right into our shredded cabbage. Okay. Another handful would be nice. Perfect. Chop, chop, chop. And this adds a ton, again, a ton of nice crunch to this. Beautiful. And it goes. Let's check on our chicken. That's the color, guys. That's the color we want. Oh, yes. Let's wait on that. Yep. Wait on this one. Anyways, so guys, I got to tell you, when you're crusting something, imagine all of the stuff we're imparting from the enamel of the cookware that we're using. Our friends at Caraway, they take that very seriously, and this is one of the only brands that you can cook with non-toxic non-toxic enamel. When you're thinking of non-stick, there's so many bad chemicals that are in non-stick cookware. But we got to face it. It makes it easy on the cleanup, the timing. You know, sometimes we don't have a lot of time to be scrubbing there for days. So Caraway is the way to go. You get that beautiful crust, but again, not non-stick. And if you gift it to yourself or gift it to your family and friends, okay? I mean, I'd be happy if I get a gift like this. You can get up to 20% off if you use my link. Is the link up, guys? Share it with everybody. Here we go. Welcome in. What is that oil? It's a neutral oil. Pick a neutral oil of your choice, you know, and just get it done. Here we go. So now I'm going to take an organic, what they call seedless cucumber, but it's not really seedless. Okay. Okay. I'm going to lower this. Oh, I'm going to drizzle a little bit of extra virgin olive oil now. And lower the heat and place the cover on it. We're going to let that cook completely now with the cover. That makes for really juicy chicken. So did you guys know, we're talking about fun facts, right? But did you guys know that a lot of people don't have cucumbers because they say they burp them after, you know, or they don't digest well? The reason is we don't digest as humans the seeds of a cucumber. It does make us burp, right? So if you want to get all the nutritional benefits and deliciousness of a cucumber, you run a little coffee spoon or a demi-tassen spoon, and you just scrape those seeds right off. You make this little, like, canal thing. Here we go. Use the spoon and scrape it right off. You won't burp a cucumber ever again. Where is my dough scraper? Dough scraper time. Okay. Dough scraper goes down. So I could use my my Japanese mandolin for this, but I actually like my cucumbers a little bit thicker. Okay. So I'm going to add this right into there. I hope you guys can see where I'm actually going with this. So you have the shredded cabbage, you have the snow peas, now you have cucumber. We're going to add a little bit of onion. Here we go. This is nice, nice. And for my cheese, I got feta, organic feta, and we're going to cube that up in just a little bit. So you see what I mean about that? It's inspired by a Greek salad, but I think it's a lot of fun to eat. So cucumbers go in. That is awesome. Let's get a little bit of red onion. Now with the red onion, I'm for sure going to use the mandolin, for sure. I'm going to peel it. Let's throw all that in there. We'll save this onion for later. Let's go right in. You can put as little or as much onion as you like. I love the flavor of onion. So Greek salads, the next ingredient's going to be a pepper. So usually you throw in there a bell pepper, red or green. Traditionally it is green. but I bought these pickled Fresno chilies, which Fresno chilies are red jalapenos. Same flavor profile, but they're just red jalapenos. Victoria, what are you making here again, chef? Well, I am making this recipe that it's been like my go-to recipe for lunch lately. And well, lunch and like dinner, you know, like midweek. I'm not being fancy. I don't have plans to go out, but I want something delicious. But this is where I wanna stay healthy, right? So I'm kind of thinking about nutrition first here. And when I can get it in, I want to get it in, right? So this is, oh, what the heck is dinner? Dinner is lunch and dinner. So guys, has the day ever escaped you where it's all of a sudden 2 or 3 o'clock and you're like, I haven't had lunch. And if I have lunch now, what am I going to have dinner at 10 o'clock at night? So then we end up having dinner, lunch and dinner. Let's check. Gorge, that looks great. Keep that there. Okay, so now here we have our cabbage, our onion, our snow peas, our cucumber. This is looking really, really wonderful. So the next thing that I'm going to do here, I have feta. Do not buy, whatever you do, do not buy feta that's crumbled. It's the same thing as my shredded cheese rant. Buy it like this in a solid piece, and then we're going to cut it ourselves, okay? Very important, guys, that you cut it yourself. You're going to get more flavor. You're not going to get chemicals, and we're going to make our dressing right in this bowl. And it's not just the dressing. We're going to marinate our cheese. You can do this to weeks ahead of time, actually, and just have marinated feta cheese in your fridge. You know, that would be awesome. And then you pull it out as you need. Wash my hands. I didn't even know they sell the block. Well, believe it or not, I didn't know that either. I didn't know that till a couple years ago. Because it's not things that we're looking for. So now I am going to make our dressing. Red wine vinegar. Another item, another ingredient that alkalines our system. Okay. Dijon mustard. Just a little bit. Okay. Let's get a little bit of salt and pepper as well. Pepper, salt. This is awesome. And then a really nice extra virgin olive oil. Nice. Okay. That is perfect. So now we mix this up like so. Now here you can add other flavoring agents if you like. If you want thyme, if you want oregano, if you want whatever it is that you want. Actually, I do want a little bit of crushed red pepper flake because that little subtle heat is fantastic in here, believe it or not. Crushed red pepper flake, olive oil, and feta is so, so delicious. Okay. Okay. Now let's see. Oh, I do love me some cilantro in this. Cilantro, mint, flat leaf parsley, but I tell you, the cilantro wakes this salad up so much. Not that it needs any waking up, guys. There's tons of flavor, tons of crunch, so much stuff here. But it's a lot of fun to eat, extremely healthy, very easy to prep. All these ingredients last a while, so you can do this on Sunday night, and you have lunch prepped all the way through Thursday or even Friday. Okay? So, what protein would you pair with this salad? Guys, I am making these chicken breast tenderloins in the back there that I had marinated in garlic, onion, olive oil, oregano. It's a Greek style type of just quick grilled chicken. Let's come back here and see, so you guys see what I have going on here. Look at that. That is done. And the color on here, Oh man, so beautiful. So beautiful. Yes. Yes. Oh, some of these got better color than others. This is what we want. Like if they were on a grill cooking out there on the coast of Greece. I love that. Okay. So now we have our marinated feta right here. So I'm going to throw a pinch of sugar on here. The salad if prepped in advance, yes. So what you want to do if you're prepping this in advance is make sure that you're not throwing the dressing. You see how I have the two things separated? That's how you want to treat this. I would keep my feta and my dressing separate, and I would get one of these mason jars, glass mason jars. Keep that completely separated, and then keep all my greens or my veggies sliced up separately. And then when I'm, the day of, the morning of, before I head out for work, let's try this. Oh, oh yeah. Two more fun ingredients that I have for you. Overhead, pickled Fresno chilies. We were talking about this earlier. It's a jalapeno. It's a red jalapeno. Let's try this. Oh yeah. Oof. I'm so happy with these. So yes, pickled red jalapenos, outstanding. Outstanding. Okay, so here I have pomegranate seeds, or how they call them, pomegranate tendrils, okay? You're gonna add some of this for crunch. Oh, I love that flavor from the pickled Fresno. Have you guys heard of pickled Fresnos before? I know I had. Okay, so now I mix this salad up like this, right? Just to make sure that I'm getting a little bit of everything, right? And I'm gonna add my marinated feta, which is essentially our dressing. That's going down as well, okay? Let's mix this up. You wanna be gentle with it because I don't wanna, I don't want to necessarily smash all of my feta, okay? I like that when I'm getting, like I'm pinching my salad, I can see what I'm pinching. Okay. Yes. Okay, we're doing good here. Now I'm gonna throw in my pickled Fresnos, like so. You want that all around, okay? That's enough. I can add, I know I'll be adding more for sure, for me, because I can't get enough of that flavor. Okay, gorge, gorge, gorge. All right. This is looking gorgeous. Let me get a bowl so you guys can see what I'm talking about with that chicken. Let me get that bowl. Okay. So now I get, see, this here. This is awesome. And I'm gonna get a piece of chicken. Okay, like so. Guys, you see, Fresno, Fresno. Who needs cava when you have this recipe? What is Fresno? Fresno is basically a red jalapeno. That's it. Tastes like a jalapeno. It just is red. And so when you buy them in a jar like this, they're pickled. So it's just highly, highly irresistible. Anything pickled makes your mouth water. Okay, so let's give this a try. Do any of my kitchen fairies want to try this salad by any chance? Who wants to try it? Oh, okay. John, the kitchen fairy, is going to try this. Here we go.
I'm excited. I'm starving.
All right. Have you been to Greece?
No, but I've seen a lot of pictures.
Okay, so let's see.
Look at that.
I'm going to try this myself. Got to try this chicken. Mmm. Mmm. Mmm.
Mm.
Kenny Roberts, welcome in. Wow, guys.
Amazing.
Oh. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. This is just, yeah, this is absurd. Yeah. I think I made this even better than the last time I made this. It's one of those dishes that it just keeps getting better. Look at this up here. Nice grilled chicken. We used the tenderloins. Juicy, soft. Oh, and caveat, and I guess a little hack there, less expensive. So buy the chicken tenderloins. Shredded cabbage, cucumber, snow peas, red onion, pickled Fresnos, and then this marinated delicious organic feta. It's the type of salad that you can't get enough of, highly nutritional, alkalines your system, keeps you nice and filled up, high fiber. Make it. You need this. All right, guys, that's like the one thing I couldn't wait to tell you. I found a Peking duck fusion burrito I had to order once to try a new place. Oh, Peking duck burrito. I have never heard of something like that. That sounds so interesting and fun. All right. So, that sounds like a lot of fun. Bro, just yoink the salad. Yes. That's it, guys, that salad is out of control. Out of control. You're like, but why? A salad. Yes. Yes. Okay, so this, I think we've made it now to game time, guys. I think it's game time. What do we have going on for today? You know? Oh, all right. Let me check on my turkey. Ooh. Let me lower that. Let's move this guy over. What are we doing? They make a fried rice for the rice in it. Ah, that makes all the sense in the world. Duh. That does make sense. You know? That makes all the sense. Let's see. If I was a lid, let's see. All right, I've got to try that. I've never had an Asian burrito. I just always figured that's like essentially, isn't that sushi? You know, wrapped in like seaweed. But anyways, yes, I like that.
Okay.
Okay.
So for our first game,
Yes.
we got you looking at zoomed in foods. 10 zoomed in foods that we think you're going to get stumped on. So
Okay.
we tried really hard this time.
So 10 zoomed in foods, and you guys are trying to stump me,
Yes.
like usual. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. All right, guys, I'm warmed up.
All right, number 1.
Okay. Number 1, go. Go and get them. That's a mussel.
Number 1, mussels, correct. Number 2.
This looks like a prime rib.
Beef Wellington.
Okay, did it.
Number 3.
Crab cake.
Crab cake, correct. Number 4.
This is chocolate, flourless chocolate cake.
Lava cake.
That is that. Okay, you gotta give me that one.
Okay. All right, we'll give you that one.
Okay.
Number 5.
Paella.
Seafood paella. Number 6.
Chili.
Correct.
Oh.
Number 7.
You got me here. Is this bacon?
No, this is honey
ham. What we're making today. Okay.
Number 8.
Chicken cordon bleu.
Yes.
Yes. Thank God for culinary school. Okay.
Number 9. Oh, I'd definitely be stumped on this one.
This looks like cheese or tofu.
You want to?
Let's go to tofu.
Cheesecake.
Ah!
You were close. Number 10.
Roasted chicken or turkey? Oh, hold on. Turkey. Let's go with turkey.
Final answer, roasted turkey
okay.
leg. All right, last one. For all the marbles.
For all the marbles. I like that. That's like marbles. That's cranberry. Cranberry sauce.
Correct. Cranberry sauce. Ding, ding, ding.
All right. Oh, what did I do? 5 out of 10 or?
Our producer's saying 9 for 11.
9 out of 11. Okay, fine. I'll take that. You guys didn't stump me though. I just didn't get a perfect score. But yeah, speaking of cranberry sauce, guys, I have a foolproof cranberry sauce for you that always makes it to my Thanksgiving table. And there's just so much controversy over cranberry sauce. Does it belong next to your turkey? Yes, no, yes, no. Sometimes people love cranberry sauce. And then the next fight is jarred or canned cranberry sauce versus making it yourself. And usually when you make it yourself, sadly, it's always so bitter and, you know, sour that it doesn't go well. And then it's like contradictory to whatever's on your plate. And if you ever have, let's say, sweet potato or the stuffing, and then you have that real acidic, bitter homemade cranberry sauce, throws it off completely. People end up not liking it. But I have a super easy version for you that you're gonna love. You're gonna love it forever. And it's gonna take away what you don't like about it. So have a pot here. Actually, let's mix everything in here first, and then all it does is we're gonna go to the stove and we're gonna let it work over there. But let's just throw everything in the pot first so you understand what we're working with. Fresh cranberries. This is it. This is gonna go in the pot. Okay. Go slow so it doesn't fall out. Let's not let it fall out. Yes. One got away. Oh well. Okay. Fresh cranberries, that's going down. A little bit of mixed berry preserves. You can use jelly, you can use jam. You don't have to have the berry flavor, but with the cranberries, if you have blueberry, strawberry is a little too pungent for me, but even that's why I like mixed berry, because there you have blackberry, strawberry, and blueberry mixed together. So mixed berry preserves, that's what you want. Sugar, okay, a touch of cinnamon, okay. You can add as little or as much as you like. You can even add cloves if you like. I don't like cloves. Cloves for me are like neck chop. They just don't work out for me. Then your favorite red wine, okay. Shiraz, Zinfandel, Cab. For me, Cab is the best for this because as it cooks down, it's going to be real nice and jammy. And that's what you want. Okay. Here we go. Now that is going to go to the range, to the stove, and that's going to cook down. You see this right here? This is what you want. We're going to bring that to a boil. And then as it comes to the boil, the natural sugars of the cranberry are going to work with the natural sugars of the berry preserves and the sugars that are in the wine. And it's going to become this beautiful jelly / jam. Most cranberry sauces don't have berry preserves in them. And that's going to be your stabilizer and your binder, and it's going to be the one thing that absolutely takes away that edge, that bitter edge. So go ahead and add apricot preserves if you like, blueberry, the mixed berry, the strawberry, it's fine, all types, but the preserves is the way to go, okay? Green apples, what? No, absolutely not. no apples. And those of you that like making your own cranberry sauce, you're gonna be like, oh no, she didn't put orange zest in there. No, I don't want my cranberry sauce to taste like orange. I don't even want it to have a hint of orange. I want it to be this delicious, sweet and sour like thing that elevates my ham and my turkey. Oh, I just said ham first. Yes, because guys, that's in my head. Does anybody else, chat, let me know, does anybody else also enjoy their cranberry sauce with their honey baked ham? Because I do. I love that acid that you get, and then you get the saltiness from the ham and the sweetness. For me, it's fantastic. So I can't wait to get our ham going later today. But yes, I absolutely love my cranberry sauce with my ham as well as my turkey. It's not just for turkey. So then, guys, as far as cranberry sauce with this wine, if you want something a little jammier, a little sweeter, you can go with like Zinfandel. You can go with the blends. If you want something more on the wine side, you know, you go with the cap. I like that wine taste. So you will see now that our cranberries are going to get real nice and plump. They kind of burst and you're going to get some foam. So you want to make sure that whatever pot you're using, you have about 1.5 inches of room, because this will kind of grow. All right. Make sure so when I have a lid, okay. Once it comes to like an actual rolling boil and your cranberries begin to pop, you will lower the heat. Oh, it smells fantastic. One herb that I do enjoy putting in here, that I do enjoy. Oh, Victoria just resubbed for 2 months. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you. Every stream, it just gets better and better. We will be bringing incredible recipes, a lot of fun, hacks that you're actually going to use, dishes that you're actually going to want to make and have them in circulation all the time. And, just like a ton of fun. I always say that these streams are they're a great time, guys. It's just a really great time. Oh, this is getting taller and taller because the cranberries are getting plump in this wine. I'm going to taste one. Oh, yeah. Wine-soaked cranberries is a yes. Yes. Wow. So yeah, this cranberry sauce is going to be tart or sweet. It's going to be right in the middle, and not even in the middle. It's going to be both. And this is what I think that makes a cranberry sauce perfect. It does have to be tart because it has to contrast the rest of the foods that on your Thanksgiving table tend to be on the sweeter side, right? So that tartness is what's going to bring everything forward. That's what we want, right? But if it's just tart, it's bitter, and it leaves you in like the space that you're like, no, it's a downer. So you want something that's sweet and sour, pretty much. And that's what this is. But it has this other like deliciousness to it, which is that wine afternote. Sometimes I like to put a little sprig of thyme in there. I'm not doing it here because what we have working there has, our turkey has a lot of thyme and herbs, and we're gonna let the thyme and the herbs, we're gonna let the turkey handle that. What we want here is sweet and sour, and this is what this recipe does. So remember, you got cranberries, you've got sugar, you've got berry preserves, and you've got Cabernet. A touch of cinnamon, and cinnamon is not so that it tastes like cinnamon. Cinnamon always brings whatever berry you're working with forward. When I make blueberry croissant, blueberry white chocolate croissant bread pudding at Chef Adrianne's, my restaurant in Miami, we always add a touch of cinnamon, and the bread pudding doesn't taste like cinnamon, but it just brings the blueberries forward. And that's the function of the cinnamon here. It's going to bring the cranberries forward. Also remember that cranberries have each one has a different level of acidity. So each batch. So this bag of cranberries might be more acidic than this bag of cranberries, and you bought them at the exact same time. So it's important to taste and adjust to your desired flavor. All these recipes are just kind of roadmaps, but feel free to add your own personality. So, chef, I love the idea of wine. It goes fantastic. It really does. Once you do it this way, you're never going to do it any other way. A lot of recipes ask for, let's say, lemon juice and water. No, add wine. How long could I prep this before Thanksgiving? Weeks, okay? Because this is a canned product or a jarred product, you can make this now, okay? Put this in a mason jar or a Tupperware, okay? And forget about it till Thanksgiving. This is essentially going to make a jelly or a jam. So you can make this now, and it'll be great for Thanksgiving. And the longer it sits, the better it's going to taste, guys. Look how high we up. Now we've already gotten half an inch higher. Let's make sure that we stir. What we don't want is that jam to come to the bottom of the pot here and kind of burn up. So we want to make sure we're stirring. It smells wonderful in here. Now the cranberry is now softer. And I'm going to taste this because, again, just for fun. Because wine-soaked cranberries are now one of my favorite things. Perfect. So this is going to work for just a bit. You see, now we're simmering. We want to make sure it gets to an actual boil. We're going to put a lid on it, bring it down, and it's going to work for a little while. Chat, let me know, is this something that you would make? Are we revolutionizing cranberry sauce? I hope that if you're one of those that really enjoy canned cranberry sauce, I know I do. Like, let's face it, sometimes that is the best stuff, right? This recipe is the next best thing, okay? So you're not getting all those chemicals and this and that, and it's going to be, I'm anti-cranberry. Why? Why are you anti-cranberry? I want to know. You need that contrast in flavor, like for everything else to sing. To me, Thanksgiving is the food Super Bowl. It's everything that, like, imagine you or someone that you love. Oh, Peg the Great, welcome in. Welcome in. We'll definitely be trying that recipe. I'm telling you, wine-soaked cranberries they're just chef's kiss. I'm telling you, you got to make it very simple. It's fresh cranberries, your favorite wine. If you don't want that cab has that oakiness to it, which I love. It gives it so much personality. But you can do, a Zinfandel. You can do a Malbec, and you're going to get a much jammier, fruit-forward, like wine-soaked cranberry. But the way the cab works here is just fantastic. Oh, yeah, we're cooking it down. There's some sugar. Berry preserves go in there as a stabilizer. Takes off that bitterness that sometimes you get too much bitterness or sourness from, and both actually, bitterness and sourness from fresh cranberries. So make sure you don't forget that berry preserves. Oh, it's fantastic. Fantastic, guys. H.H. Otero, how do you know when to add these herbs, thyme, rosemary, etc.? Now, you can add them now. If I said that I wasn't using them because our turkey recipe oh, look at this. Look how much they popped, guys. This is what I was talking about. That you got to make sure when you're making this that you use a pot that's tall enough for them to grow. Okay. This is over low heat. This is incredible. Now, so if I was adding thyme or rosemary, I would add it now. But since our turkey has those herbs in it, I don't want my cranberry sauce to have it specifically. We're gonna let those herbs. We're gonna leave that to the turkey, and we just want that sweet and sourness here. I was saying earlier that you'll notice that my recipe for cranberry doesn't have orange zest, which most recipes have orange zest, okay? I don't want my cranberry sauce to taste like orange. I want it to be sweet and sour and have that cranberry flavor. I want that wine like note, right, you know, in the background, but that's it, okay? So that's gonna work. I'm gonna smash some of them, but I'm not gonna blend it. I don't want the gummy stuff. I wanna see some of the berries in the finished product. So we're gonna let everything just work in the pot. That's it. So, but anyways, I saw a comment here in the chat that says they're anti-cranberry. I wanna know why. What, did cranberry hurt you? I wanna know why. Okay, so you see they're popping here? That's what we want. So if they get smashed with their spoon or on their own, that's them doing what they're supposed to do, okay? But I'm not gonna throw this in a blender. You're gonna see that this immediately already starts to get thicker. See, it's a lot thicker already, and that's all berries have a natural thing called pectin, okay? And that's what makes jam, essentially, like fresh jam. Okay, this is what we want. The longer you cook this down, the more concentration of flavor you're gonna get, and then the thicker it's gonna get once it cools down. This will not be thick while it's on the heat. This will only get thick when it cools down. So, okay, we are ready. I think are we ready for a game? I think we're ready for a game, guys. This is gonna cook down for, I would say, what, like 20 minutes or so? Something like that. You wanna keep an eye on it according to your preference, and you turn it off, you throw it in a jar, you let it come to room temperature, you don't put it in the fridge while it's hot, okay? And then it gets nice and thick, and that's it. That's how you make homemade cranberry sauce. So, it smells wonderful, like wonderful. Oh yeah. Now guys, I was messing with you actually earlier with the orange zest. If you're somebody that wants your cranberry sauce to taste like orange, right now is where you would add your orange zest if you'd like, and it releases the essential oils from the orange peel in there, and you can do that there. But for me, it's a no. Okay. So producers, let me know what you guys have in store for me. I'm excited. I'm excited to play this next game. I see something scary coming up next to me here.
We have a play on our classic timeless game. We're going to be playing Jenga.
Jenga? I love Jenga.
But with
guys,
butter
sticks.
Butter sticks. We're playing butter Jenga.
Butterface. Okay. Wow.
So we're going to stack them up right now. Usually how Jenga goes is you get 3 on the bottom this way, and then 3 sideways.
The other way.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So let's stack them up.
This is so fun.
Nice and tight, nice and packed. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow. The last time I played Jenga, I was in Joshua Tree and a couple of wine bottles in.
Was it the big Jenga? I love the big Jenga.
Yeah, the big Jenga.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever played little Jenga.
I'm just now realizing these butter sticks are not like symmetrical, like the
what?
Like the Jenga, like they fit perfectly, but they're a little bit over, which is gonna make it interesting.
Whoever came up with this had way too much fun. And we have to build this whole thing?
Yeah, we're gonna have to. So when you take one out, this is how I play Jenga. When you take one out.
Oh, you play with butter sticks?
No.
You said this is how I play Jenga.
Not with butter sticks, but when you take one out, you're gonna have to put it back on top. So like, you know, let's say you remove a piece, you're gonna have to stack.
Did you say you're ready? You're sabotaging me.
Oh,
I already.
Sorry about that.
Okay. Which way?
Move the board.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
Last 3.
Whew.
Okay, let's take a real quick picture.
Okay.
Let's go side to side like this and just stare at the butter. Be like,
Huh?
a shocked face.
Okay.
Okay, we're playing Jenga with
Okay.
butter sticks. Isn't that crazy? Let's do this. Who wants to go first? Rock, paper, scissors, real quick.
This is a time game because that butter is going to start melting and lose its shape. Yes, it's really freezing in here.
Oh, by the way, loser has to take a bite
Get that.
of a
What is
butter
this?
stick. Loser takes a bite of a butter stick. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors for who goes first. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoe. All right, I'll go first. I'll play it nice and safe. Stick from the bottom. That's how you do it. Stack it right on top. Your move, chef.
This doesn't slide, by the way.
You have to be very meticulous with your plays.
Huh. I see you.
Good move.
Oh!
My
Oh,
turn.
this is terrible.
My turn. Oh my god, they actually don't slide.
They don't slide.
They're
This is a
just
horrible game.
Stuck. Oh, I got one though. Got a piece. You're going down, Adrian. You're going down.
You're going down.
Oh my god, I already feel it tilting,
Yes,
and it's
this
only
is-
been 2 pieces.
Oh, okay. Come on.
choose
Oh!
choose wisely.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like you should
I feel like you shouldn't tell me anything.
no, framing wise, like I'm thinking post production, you should stand off to your right a little bit, and then can we get the chat off the
This is terrible. This is going down.
you gotta find the one.
The,
Yeah. Ooh!
oh, child.
Huh.
Come on.
Oh!
Oh.
Got it.
That's
That
how
is
it's done.
The Leaning Tower of Butter. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
That is insane. Can I get this piece? Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Here we go.
No,
hold on.
you're going down. You're going down. No, you can't slide that. That's illegal. He cheated. He
I'll put it
just
back. I'll put it
he
back. I'll put
slid.
it back. I'll put
Look
it
at
back. I'll
this.
put it back. I'll put it back. I'll put it back. I'll put it back.
He's cheating.
I'll put it back. I'll put it back.
Okay. You
There
have
go.
maneuvered. You have maneuvered and manipulated.
That's what I do.
Stop touching.
It's what I do. Oh my god, that butter is so unstable.
It's unstable.
You can't grab from the top. Is that a
Who
rule?
said this is the top.
Oh my gosh.
You want to play
There's
dirty?
no way,
I
there's
got
no
you.
way, there's no way, there's no way, there's no way. I think this is no, it's too.
They're already. H.H. Otero was right. They're already coming out of like coldness.
Oh my.
Cheater. This is getting scary.
No!
Why? Why?
Well, you know what that means.
You know exactly. Well, I'm so happy. I have to say, I'm happy that you're eating a butter stick.
I'm not happy about this. Should I eat
Guys,
it like a sandwich?
no, you're eating.
Ice cream
I
sandwich.
need a close-up of him putting the butter in his mouth.
Ready?
Chat, this
Pause.
is okay.
All right. Ready?
Actually, I'm gonna get my phone too. I need to get
For this? Oh,
yes. Let's close up, please.
That was butter Jenga. Here we go.
Ah!
Call them.
Oh, I got goosebumps. He's chewing it up. Oh. No,
That was pretty bad.
that's pretty bad. How's that texture? I really got goosebumps. This is not.
Oh, oh my gosh.
Ah.
That was bad.
Do
Good
you
thing
have-
we got the unsalted version though.
Do you have like butter in the back of your teeth?
Like in the back, like the
Like, you
roof
know?
of my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gross.
I feel like this is worse than peanut butter.
It's a good thing it was unsalted though. I will say that. Because if it was salty, I think I was going down.
Ah. Okay,
Well, what are we
so-
doing with all this butter now?
Well, we'll have butter for a long time now. So now for our holiday baking, we will have a ton of butter here. But, you know, we were talking
Shout
about
out Paula
earlier.
Dean. Didn't she cook with butter all the time? That's right.
Yeah, but I mean, cooking with butter is awesome.
Uh-huh.
Okay. However, so now that you bit into this, that Japanese pancake trend, would you go to Japan and try that pancake that's wrapped in an entire stick of butter? Okay. And people people fly to Japan to try this trending dish. Just take a
No
little
way.
thin pancake and you get an entire stick of butter.
Who's flying into anywhere to eat butter? That's
They
awful.
do. That's what is like being shown on TikTok right now. It's trending.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I
Oh,
personally
we got a new
know.
subscriber on YouTube. Hi.
Hi,
Thank you. Appreciate
buddy.
it.
Where do we see them?
I saw it over there, but I
Oh.
can barely see the name.
Okay.
I feel like
look
it-
at
I-
why
it
am
might
I
have- it
making
might
this
have-
Jenga tower?
It
Get
might have
this away
popped
from
up on our alert chat,
Okay.
but we were in the middle of butter Jenga.
Got
So
it.
if we missed you, I'm sorry, but thank
Why
you
are
for
we-
following.
Okay. Thank you for following, guys. Thank you for following in on the mayhem. It's always a good time here. Sometimes Mikey eats butter now. Sometimes. Oh,
Wait, where do we put this butter for real?
yeah, but we got to move it from there. Let's check on our cranberry sauce. It's looking so beautiful. The shine is spectacular. It's reduced. You see this line right here? This is where it was. Now it's getting lower. So the natural gases from the wine, and as the cranberries pop, the gases, the water's evaporated, and what you're going to get is this concentration of the wine, the berry preserves, all the natural juices of the cranberry. It's a beautiful thing. All right.
No, I'm on.
This is
take it off.
awesome. I'm so excited for what's next, guys. All right, let's go. We got to get this butter out of here. Get rid of this. Look at this, making a butter board. Oh, have you guys heard of the butter boards? That's
No.
like, no? Yes. Have you done a butter board? Do you want?
What is
Was
a
it
butter
good?
board?
Okay, because I like the idea of a butter board, especially when you can add flavorings to it, you know?
What is a butter board?
So you know how they have like the charcuterie boards and stuff? So Miami Steeler, welcome in. We're here in my home kitchen talking about all things maximum flavor, deliciousness, some kitchen hacks. We're making some homemade cranberry sauce that's unlike any cranberry sauce recipe you've ever seen or ever had. We are steeping essentially some fresh cranberries in Cabernet wine, berry preserves, and a little bit of sugar. It's reducing now. Once it cools down, it's going to thicken up, but it's just sweet and sour and extremely delicious. It rivals any of your favorite canned stuff. So Mikey, the kitchen fairy, who's also a producer, just ate butter because he lost that butter Jenga, okay? So we just have such a great time here all the time. And I don't know, what do they have What's next, guys?
Next, we got, first we got to take the cranberry out, and then next is your recipe.
Oh,
for
my
the
recipe.
day.
Well, this segues perfectly. So, you know, what's up? If it's my recipe. Then,
Oh, yeah.
hello. This is perfect for let's go. There we go. A nice, gentle toss. This is, this is what I love. A gentle toss. We could tell who threw me the apron today instead of these guys that really pierce the football. Like if it was a football. No. All right. Let's put on our apron. It's Maximum Flavor Lifetime. All right. So as I was talking about, now that we're talking about football, for me, Thanksgiving is my foodie Super Bowl. Okay. This is the time where I get to make some of my favorite dishes, enjoy them all at once. It's comfort food. It's not, pretentious food. It is the food that puts a smile on your face. Over the years, I've perfected my Thanksgiving favorites, right? So I've come up with what I call the holy grail of Thanksgiving foods. That's just me, right? So one of the things that I have come up with is you spend all day roasting a turkey. Think about it, okay? But what part, Chet, let me know, what part of the turkey do you eat when they slice up the turkey? I'm curious, before I go further into my turkey explanation, when it's all carved out, what's the part of the turkey that you enjoy? With all your sides, of course. Let me know. Oh, and I'm gonna ask my producers as well. The leg, okay, you like the turkey leg. I only like the turkey leg at Disney when it's smoked, okay? Disney World and you get that big, giant smoked turkey leg, that's it. Other than that, I'm not having the leg. All right, guys, how about you? Mikey, which one do you like? What part of the turkey?
Probably the meatiest part. What is it, the breast?
Yeah, turkey
Yeah,
breast,
going
okay.
straight for the breast.
John, how about you? Turkey leg, okay. Here we go. Now, look at this, guys. Look at this cranberry sauce. This is looking so beautiful. This color is also, you're getting that deep red, ruby. You're getting that wine color. Gorge. Gorge. All right, so let's check on my turkey. Okay. So, let's talk about ham. I'm a fan of the neck. Yes, turkey neck. Wow. Probably turkey breast with some nice gravy. Yes. Let's talk about your honey baked ham. Okay. Guys, this is always a topic of controversy for me at any Thanksgiving. At any Thanksgiving table, whether I'm having Friendsgiving, there's so many ways of making ham. It's ridiculous. And none are wrong, okay? None are wrong, but to me, this one's right, okay? So you take a spiral smoked ham. This has already been spiraled. Do not go and buy the entire ham and then try to cut it yourself. No, it doesn't work like that, guys. It's not, you want to make sure it's already spiraled, and there's a reason for this. The nice, like the glaze that you're gonna make, you want it to go in between your slices. Okay. We're gonna let that continue. Remember, I said you gotta stir often because we don't want to create candied or a reduction or caramel. So you want to make sure you're stirring often. So back to our ham. You want to buy it pre-sliced, pre-spiraled, and that's because as we make our glaze, we want it to go in between the slices, okay? If we do it ourselves, you're gonna see it's not uniform. You don't get the smoked flavor either all the way through, so get a smoked, pre-sliced spiral ham. Oftentimes, this comes already with a packet, like a pre-mixed packet of glaze. You throw that away, and you're gonna see why. So here, I have, well, some from the butter jenga got in here. maple syrup, okay? This is gonna go in. This is extremely easy. These are the type of things that don't take a lot of time to do, but I would absolutely get this done even now. I know that we're basically 2 weeks ahead of Thanksgiving, you know, a little less than 2 weeks, but these are the things that can hold in your fridge for a really long time. And it's not about that it takes a long time, because what we're gonna mix together here takes 30 seconds, but it takes away cleaning time. And when it's go time, you're gonna need your bowls, you're gonna need your whisk for other things. So all this little details, get them, if you can, get them done as far ahead as you can, because there are less bowls that you're using, less bowls that you're cleaning and reusing and re-cleaning. So get this done and store it, and it's already out of the way. So maple syrup, brown sugar. Yes, we're using all of them. And he knocked over the honey, but I did have honey here. Let's see. Let me get some honey. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some honey because it got knocked over into the sink. So, yes, okay. I'm a fan of, okay, unless you are me who slow smokes rotisseries, my turkey with apple. Ooh, okay. The maple syrup be substituted with something. Yes, you can substitute maple with honey. You can even do molasses if you like. You can omit it altogether, okay? I like the trifecta, and that's because each of them have a different caramelization point, okay? For example, the brown sugar is going to caramelize at a different rate as the honey, and the maple will have a different caramelization point as your brown sugar. So you don't want all of these to scorch at the same time or caramelize or turn into caramel at the same time. Have Dijon mustard. You can use any mustard, or you can use a combination of horseradish and your favorite mustard. I figured by using Dijon, you get the flavor of horseradish, you get the bite from the mustard, and this really balances out super nicely the sweetness from the brown sugar, the maple, the honey. Okay. Smells wonderful. So remember, this is smoked. Your spiral ham is already smoked, so this goes fantastic with it. Okay, so now we're going to bring back, here we go, I want to make sure, let me see, your ham always has a larger side. See, your slice will be thicker on one side than the other, so that's why I flipped it over. Let's see, let's double check. Here, no, it's tighter on this side, so that means I'm going to flip it over on this side. And then I'm going to angle it because I want to fan it out enough so that it falls over like so. That is wonderful. Okay, perfect. Oh, barbecue competitions. Okay, so you do barbecue competitions? I love barbecue. Love, love, love barbecue. Tell me where you're like doing these barbecue competitions, you know. Yes, and so I love going to Texas just to road trip barbecue. And I don't mean like the ones that are always in the media. No, I love going to the hole-in-the-wall barbecues that have a great reputation, not necessarily famous, but, oh, Texas barbecue, guys. Oh, Memphis barbecue. Yes, heading to Memphis in a couple weeks. Always hit up barbecue in Memphis. Okay, so now I use a brush. And you're like, well, why use a brush? No, you want to use a brush so that the caramel or your glaze is delicately dripping down the slice. If I was to just pour this over, it's going to just drip, go to the bottom of the pan, and it's not going to dress each slice delicately. We're going to do this a couple times, and you're going to see what I mean. If I do this, I can go in between like so. This is what I want. And this is the difference between a good ham and the most irresistible ham you've ever had. No cherries, no pineapples. These things got on the map to achieve the same flavor profile. The sweetness, right? The sweet and sourness. But you get the tang from the mustard, but so much better flavor. Okay? And then you get your sweetness from all the three things, which will caramelize again at 3 different points, giving you the best possible outcome. Okay? We're essentially, hi, cartoon nerd, welcome in. We're here in my home kitchen painting our smoked spiral ham with our homemade glaze of maple, honey, brown sugar, and Dijon mustard. Sometimes I add to this freshly prepared horseradish. Since we're using actual Dijon mustard, we get that horseradish flavor from it. We get that punch, that kick. Okay? So you don't really need the horseradish if I was using a different kind of mustard. Thank you. The stream is set up. Thank you so much. We have a fantastic team here that works like 3 hours before we actually are live, you know. They're working hard setting up everything and making sure the camera angles are all nice for you guys to enjoy. So here I'm painting with our glaze because I want to make sure that each slice is painted with this glaze. And as it cooks in our 400-degree oven, it will drip down, and it's going to, some of it is already dripping down. Okay? It's going to crust the bottom as well, but it's important that we get this on the top the right way. Okay, so I have my oven set. We're going to go to the oven with our beautiful glazed ham. Let's go. And we're going to let it work. Let's check also, let's check on our cranberry sauce. So many of these have already popped and dissolved. Yes, again, this smell is incredible. This is a time now. No, oh, great question. Okay, well, first, what are you making? Just turkey or something else as well? We are making, well, I have a turkey breast in the oven, and I'm making a honey glazed ham. Well, it's not just honey, it's honey, maple, brown sugar, and Dijon glazed ham. And we're making our fresh cranberry sauce from scratch. We got fresh cranberries, Cabernet, mixed berry preserves, a little bit of sugar, and a dash of cinnamon. That's cooking down right behind me. So we have our homemade cranberry sauce. Just so much deliciousness. Tinfoil, okay, so great question. So no tinfoil, no. We don't want it to steam. What we want is for those sugars to caramelize and get sticky and delicious. So it's gonna cook in about 15 to 20 minutes. Remember, that ham is already fully cooked. It's been smoked. So all we want is for our sugars to come together and get nice and sticky on our ham. So no tinfoil. No tinfoil on anything that we're roasting. When you tinfoil something, you're trapping heat and then you're steaming it. So completely different. Now let's give a taste test to our cranberry sauce. At this point, we're gonna let that cool on our spoon. Let's see. At this point, this is where if you want to, thank you, cartoon nerd, thank you so much. Oh, the smell. At this point, if you wanted to adjust seasoning, sweetness, tartness, you can. Okay. Ooh, let's get that. This is a great sauce for like a duck dish at the restaurant. I love that. Just like this. Like not letting it set or anything. Let's clean this up a bit. going to check on my turkey. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let's baste our turkey breast. Let me get a towel. Basting 2 minutes. So this is important when you're cooking turkey, to make sure that when you're in the tail end here, you actually baste about every 15 minutes. When it's a breast, you only have to do it pretty much once. So this is we have here for the last couple hours, we have we're slowly roasting just a turkey breast. All right, we had a compound butter work in here, and this is a dry brine. This was dry brined overnight. What does dry brine mean? Instead of a wet brine means salt, water, sugar, herbs, and whatnot. Like you can add citrus, you add rosemary, some people add sweet tea, some add bourbon, and you let it rest for a minimum of 24 hours. Okay. This year I experimented with what at least my friends and family always want: the turkey breast. They don't want the turkey leg. So I made a nice 5-pound turkey breast, dry brine. So what's in my dry brine? I think we have the recipe up there. Do we have the recipe for the turkey? Let's see. Let's see. Nope, is that the biscuit or the turkey? Anyways, you make your favorite seasoning blend, pretty much, okay? And it's got to have a good amount of salt. And what you do is you pat dry your turkey or your turkey breast. This is the same brine, whether it's a whole turkey or whether it's a turkey breast. Heads up. So what you do is you season it and you leave it uncovered in the fridge for a minimum of 24 hours. So the seasoning is going to extract impurities and extra moisture from your actual turkey, and it's going to impart a ton of flavor. So that's what wet brine is supposed to do. But this year, what's trending is apparently waterlogging your turkey. So now, even though people have been brining turkeys forever, and for me, it's always been extremely successful, they're like, don't waterlog your turkey. Don't add extra moisture. Dry brining is the way to go. So I thought, let's try it. Okay. All right, if you say so. Let's try, because, hey, you never know. You don't know unless you try, right? So this is us giving the dry brine a go. Now we're going to check. See, our ham is already working. It's shiny. Let's see. Get in there. It's already getting shiny. It's already working. And this is why I separated the spirals even more. This is what we want. Gorgeous. Gorge, gorge, gorge. Okay. We are going to take out our turkey pretty soon. Let's see. I think let's put 2 of these for sure. Okay. This is looking beautiful. So now, guys, once I turn off this heat and it comes to room temperature, this will actually get thicker as it drops in temperature. If I was to give it an ice bath, it'll get thick pretty quick. That ham is at about 450 degrees. We want to candy it as soon as possible. We don't want the juices from the ham to get out. This is candy as fast and get nice and sticky as fast as possible. Remember that ham is already cooked, it's been smoked. So fast and quick, rip and dip. Okay, so we're gonna turn this off, set this aside. Turn off, set aside. And we're gonna take our, let me get a kitchen towel. Do you make YT vids as well? What is YT vids? YouTube. Oh, YouTube vids. Yes, yes. Please check out our definitely check out our YouTube channel at Maximum Flavors or at Chef Adrianne. Yes. Okay, let's go. Let's see what we have going on here. Dun, 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 dun. Oops, 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 oops. Okay. Where is my baster? This sauce is gorgeous. Remember, this is not a whole turkey, guys. This is a turkey breast, okay? Let's see if I can get it this way. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. All right. So what I'm going to do here is get the sauce, whatever sauce I can get out of here. No, I have a better idea. Would you be so kind to get me this plate out of here? That one with the little, yeah. So the natural juices that came out of here, I'm going to put this over, but I'm going to save this. I'm going to start reserving this for when I carve this up. Oh, yeah. So the herb butter that I made here was basically a Cajun butter. So garlic, thyme, Cajun seasoning. Yep, this is perfect. Cajun seasoning. Okay. Oregano, my favorite hot sauce. I whipped it with, you know, a good quality butter. And that's what I put on the bottom with mirepoix. Mirepoix is carrots, celery, onion. Oh, look, I have such, since your streams are so high, maybe you can upload your streams. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, let's get a picture. Yes. Okay. 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 Woo. Okay. So we want to let this rest a few minutes for sure before you start carving. Okay. And there's a reason for that. If I start carving immediately out of the oven, like immediately right out of the oven, I'm going to just take out all of the juices out of here. You see this? I sat it on a bunch of bacon. That is a gorgeous turkey breast. There you go. Where did I find such a huge turkey breast? That's a great question. The turkey breast store. You know, it's funny because we actually, one of our purveyors from the restaurant gave this to us for, we just finished up a Friendsgiving chef's table over at the restaurant. And he had, like, from his farm, wherever the contact is, they raise these turkeys, you know, and then comes Thanksgiving time, here you go. But these are farm-raised turkeys. So it's not like, it doesn't come from one of these, what do you call those, plants, that they're just, all right, get born and then they're hacked, right? Okay, so I'm going to put this on here for carving. Let me move this. I'm going to put this right on here. And I'm going to go to the sink so that I can reserve my sauce. Give me 1 second. Oh, there's still a whole butter stick here. How did this butter stick end up here? Okay. Let's try and get this in here without it falling. Don't fall, don't fall. It's falling. It's falling. Okay. Now, let's do this.
I was gonna offer some help.
What I would need help with is I have a slicer. Actually, let me check if I have it here. My electric slicer.
Chad,
Oh,
should I
here
take
it
a
is.
bite of this? Oh, vertical frame?
Can you connect this for me?
Connect what?
Electric.
Oh, sure. Like,
Yes. Oh, vertical. Yes. Look. Look at this. You see how that's working? Can you guys smell that in here? Doesn't it smell a little barbecue-ish?
it does smell barbecue-ish. It's like,
That's because the ham is smoked.
yeah. How'd you do that in an oven?
Here we go.
How did you do that in an oven? The real one is many people don't click on vids after seeing. Yeah, I generate an image. 6-7.
Here we go. So now we take our Did you? Oh, am I
went
going to
under.
knock this down?
Oh, you gotta go over that far?
Yeah, I need
Okay,
room
heard.
here.
Heard. Here. Go under.
Go under.
Pull it.
Okay.
Pass
Thank
here.
you.
Thank you.
Let's move this forward if we can, because I'm gonna.
I'm gonna have to do
Sorry.
one of these. Okay. Ready for you.
Thank you. Okay, so we take our turkey breast and we're gonna go down. Yes. Okay. I have to try that. I have to see what all this hype is about this dry brine. Okay. Okay, I will say this texture is pretty good. All right. I see you. Yeah. Okay. Juicy. Very soft. This is awesome. Super juicy. Okay, so now that I got to this part, let's try this out now. Oh my gosh.
So is that a kitchen chainsaw?
Yes.
No way.
Yes, you can use it in multiple ways. Kitchen chainsaw, I love
I
that.
should have used that for the peanut butter jelly.
Wow. Can you guys see the juiciness on this? Look at this. Look, get real close here. Look, I'm going to press it down. Look at that. This is juicy. This is fantastic. Like, fantastic. Like, mmm. Okay. Okay. So I will say that dry brining the turkey takes, yeah, you can unplug it now. Thank you. Thank you so much. Takes up so much less space, like so much less space. So you don't have to worry about finding yourself a bathtub or a garbage can or something crazy so that you can be brining your turkey. Okay, so this is where I kind of go nuts here a little bit. I want to make sure. Woohoo! This is very exciting. Okay. Does it smell great, right? Oh my gosh. Guys, This is the move. I'll put these little pieces here off to the side. So juicy. Oh, wait, my ham. It's working. It's almost done. Wait, free cam. Free cam. That ham is almost done. So what I'm going to do is turn off that heat already so it doesn't continue to work. Wow. Guys, I think this is the move. I'm not even kidding. This was I wanted this to be a full-on experiment here, like live. So I was ready to say, nope, we're going to go back to our regular brining. But no, dry brining is the move. So much less space. You don't have to worry about, you know, the bathtub and this and that, a big garbage bag. No. So here what I'm going to do is take our pan drippings. Okay. The pan drippings go right back onto our turkey. Wow. Okay. Just wow. This is just something else. Okay. Our turkey's going to stay just like that. Now, let me take out our ham. We're coming up with our ham. Let me see. Yeah, this will be. Oh, let's go. Let me turn this around. Yes, yes, and yes. So much yes here, guys. So much yes. This is what ham dreams are made out of. Do you like ham, Vicky?
Love it.
Okay. This is the kind of ham that makes you not ever put cloves in your ham. Don't put cloves. Don't put weird cherries. You don't need to put like soda. You just need a few ingredients that candies your smoked ham. It's a play on barbecue. It's a beautiful contrast to your roasted turkey. Oh, yes. I get so excited when things look. I'm going to take off already a piece of this. I can't hold it.
Go ahead.
Okay. You see this piece, this little tiny piece? Ah. I'm going to try this. Wow. Ah. This is a maximum flavor honey baked ham. There's even crunch because it candied. Remember I was talking about how the different sweets caramelize at different temperatures? So you have the brown sugar, the honey, and the maple. One of those three created a crunch. Okay, who wants to try the ham?
I'll come try the ham.
I feel like it's unfair because you tell me you don't like sweet things.
No, I dabble. Is now what? Oh, new follower.
Thank you.
Catastrophe HXX. Thank you.
I love that you know how to pronounce these things. Okay, you need to try
I
this.
think it's like a play on catastrophic. You know what's not a catastrophe? This ham. This ham smells and looks amazing. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Sorry.
isn't it? This is good.
That's happiness. That's pure joy. Pure joy on a plate.
Yes. I tell you guys, this is my Super Bowl.
Catastrophic says, I found another chef.
Oh. Okay, welcome in. Okay,
Wait, can I try this?
of course. Hold on. Duh. Okay.
I'll tell you which one I'm reaching for.
Oh, okay, I was going to give you a slice. Go ahead.
No, I mean, like, after you give me the slice, I'll tell you which one I'd rather go for,
No,
like, reach for.
I'd rather you get the
Oh.
one that you want.
Oh,
Okay,
this one.
go ahead. I want you to pull it off, so I want you to see. You saw how tender that was?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's.
Mm-hmm. Not dry at all. Just like juicy and moist. What was the sauce that you put on the turkey?
It's the drippings. It's,
Drippings?
yeah. So the juices that it releases, the fat, and it releases into a pan that has mirepoix. Mirepoix is celery, carrots, and onions. So it kind of steeps in there for a couple of hours. It marries together. Now we're putting it over the top.
Mm-hmm. I think if I'm reaching for one, and I'm not one to go, you know me, I'm not one to go for sweets. I'm reaching for that.
Okay.
Just because there's so much going on there with the sauce and everything. It's just so, it's sweet, it's salty, it's like everything that you want. But like as your main, like that's good for like little slices. This is a good main, like this with the stuffing. I can I'm seeing the vision.
You're seeing the vision?
I'm seeing the vision. If you guys don't know or weren't here, we did a stuffing like 2 streams ago. No way you made it! No way you made it! Oh my God, I've been dreaming about this stuffing.
So, real talk here. So.
Can I mix it in?
Yes, go ahead. Let me get you a spoon. So the funny thing here is that my family would not allow me to roast turkey and ham, okay, without making the stuffing.
That's facts.
So early this morning, before you guys even got here, I was making stuffing. Oh my God, look at this. What is this? Because we're going to eat this after.
I wanted to get like a little bit of everything.
Right?
But yeah.
This is, I told you it's my Super Bowl. I wasn't kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Just this alone. If somebody serves me this, that's it. I'm happy. Invite me over for Thanksgiving, but please make this. Like, okay. I got to, after that, I think you look like you were about to cry.
No, that was awesome. They really go well together. It's like match made in heaven, for real.
Yes. It's too good. It's too good. Okay. So, guys, dry brine your turkey. Okay. Now that I've tried it, I have to say, yes, so much easier. Same great flavor. It's juicy. It's so delicious. It's super tender. Look, let me just rip apart a slice. This is a pretty thick slice, okay? And I just want overhead, if you don't mind. It just rips apart. Like, this is super juicy, super soft. Like, turkey, especially turkey breast, it's very lean. It's like the most lean, so it can be tough, right? This is juicy. It's delicious. This ham is ridiculous. Like, it's just ridiculous, okay? It's candied. It's smoky. It's perfect, okay? I'm going to have one more piece because this is going to get away from me. Oh, yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's take the picture with the ham. This is very hot. Oh, super hot. Oh, I'm so happy when things come out like this. I'm just, whoops, that slid away. Let me, okay. The struggle is real. Let's get that away from here. And then I'm going to give this to my parents. You slide that way. They'll be happy with that. It's just out of control. Out of control. Okay, there is turkey, there is ham. There's turkey, there is ham. And what else? Oh, I gotta make sure my butter stays very cold. Let me check. Oh yeah. This is already very thick, very beautiful. Yes. Yes and yes. Let me dump some of this that way. Too good, guys. So, guys, dry brine your turkey, candy your smoked ham. Don't add cloves and pineapple. Don't add cloves, pineapple, cherries, you know. And then just use your pan drippings to dress your turkey after. On our channel, you're going to get my recipe for our cornbread and andouille sausage. Here's the cranberry sauce, guys. Here we go. For my cornbread and andouille sausage stuffing. It's really dressing because stuffing is when it goes inside the bird. Dressing is when it's beside the bird, right? So make it. You're going to take your Thanksgiving to the 10th degree. I got to tell you. Also on our channel or on our page. Is it channel or page? What do you call it? Either or. You're going to see videos for the ultimate Thanksgiving sides. We did mac and cheese. We did green bean casserole, sweet potato casserole, mashed potatoes. Now we did cranberry sauce. We got that stuffing. So look up the videos for the ultimate Thanksgiving spread. Today we did turkey breast and our honey baked ham. Of course, all of these are done maximum flavor style. So like blow the socks off your guests. Let this be the Thanksgiving they talk about for years to come. I'm your secret weapon, guys. You know, I'm your secret weapon. So what do we have coming up, guys? I'm extremely excited, but mainly because I'm like, I guess filled with euphoria from trying that turkey and that ham.
Yeah, that's...
Isn't that happiness?
Definitely.
Like happiness on a plate?
We are a little bit ahead of schedule, I'd say.
Okay. Well,
so we're gonna kind of, we had something planned, but we're gonna kind of freelance it right now.
okay.
We have another idea we're gonna pivot towards. We are going to be playing a game. It's gonna take me a couple minutes to set up, so take your time, interactive chat, and I'll set it up real quick.
Okay, well, I'm going to need your help
With
taking that bowl of dry peppers. Dry peppers. I'm looking at my Fresno chili pepper jar. No, I'm flour, my dry ingredients, because I'm going to show everybody how to make also the ultimate buttermilk biscuits later on. So, you know. Biscuits, guys. Let's talk about biscuits. Are you big on biscuits for Thanksgiving, or are you like, let's save room for everything else and let's not really pay attention to biscuits? What are you? Where do you land on the biscuit realm? Let me know. I'm very, very curious. Chet, need biscuits. Okay. You need, chef, what kitchenware do you use? Kitchenware. Interesting. Very good question. Kitchenware, as far as you mean utensils, you mean equipment? What is kitchenware? Let me know. But I'm a fan of Wolf, Viking, as far as my equipment and brands. I'm not specific on brands. I'm specific to the functionality of many different brands. So I go, for X, I go to this brand. For Y, I go to this brand. And for Z, I go to this brand. Everybody kind of has their niche and where they excel at. So I hope that kind of helps. But I do know that for my pots and pans, I use Caraway because they're non-toxic and they're non-stick. So two things that work together and are really amazing. So if I can spend less time scrubbing and cleaning, and I'm going to be a fan. And if it's non-toxic for me, I'm an even bigger fan. So I had really, a couple years ago, a bunch of years ago, I redid all of my pots and pans to make sure they were stainless steel. but stainless steel sticks, right? So you're scrubbing forever and ever and ever until Caraway came along with these beautiful pots and pans with really great heat distribution, like really great heat distribution. Doesn't stick, crusts your food spectacularly. So just over the top wonderful. Which, let me see. I'm going to show you another trick while we're waiting here. This is my dirty pan. Can I get overhead? We're going to see how long it takes me to, I crusted the chicken in here, okay? This would take so long to clean, right? So I'm going to, let's see how long it does take, right? I'm going to fill this up with water, because this is like another chef hack. If you've got crust on any pans, and this is for any pans, guys, you just put water in your pan and bring it to a boil, and it's going to release whatever's stuck in your pan, okay? So if your pan's got cold, came to room temperature, et cetera, all you have to do is bring some water to a boil. And if you wanted to get extra, what you do is throw a splash of white vinegar in there. Okay. The vinegar will actually loosen up everything that's, like make it quicker, loosen up everything that kind of caramelized onto the pan. What's the pet's role during Thanksgiving? Table beggar or kitchen supervisor? Christopher and Benjamin, that's my golden retriever and my corgi. I don't give them food from the table because then I feel like I'm going to make them suffer always. We're always around the kitchen table, so then they're always going to be begging. So I think they're like supervisors. Yeah, that's funny. That's cute. So while this comes to a boil, I could actually use my wooden spoon and kind of nudge this along by scraping here. Okay, scrape, scrape. Okay. Okay, so we're about 2 minutes or so in, I think not even. Let's see how long it takes. This is for me. Okay. Once this gets, ooh, that is hot. Okay. So then once we scrape that along, scrape, scrape. So whatever tricks you can use that prevent you from having to use your own elbow grease, to me, it's a win, right? What's the dish that mysteriously disappears before it hits the table? Before it hits the table? That's a great one. What is it? Let me know. I want to know. Okay. Okay, so you see how all the water turned brown? That's basically cleaning itself already. So now I'm going to dump that water all together. Just dump it. And now I need a timer. Or I could just really count. It's not a big deal.
What timer do you need?
Like countdown. I want to see how long it takes me to clean this pan. That's it. I can't believe this is already clean.
You want me to stop timer?
Hold on. No, I want to double check, make sure it's nice and smooth. Okay, stop time.
35 seconds.
35 seconds. This pan is fully clean, guys. Up. Look at this. You wouldn't think I crusted chicken. You wouldn't think that this was dirty just a few seconds ago. That's it. Here you go. Make sure that you just boil up your pan if you have crust and stuff working this holiday season. Save your elbows, save your wrists, save your energy, okay? And do yourself a favor and get a caraway pan or the entire set. In my house, the green bean casserole needs a reservation list. It's always gone before it. Really? Green bean, please share your recipe. Send it to me. DM me your, that green bean casserole recipe. That's usually not on people's favorites list. It's usually not. So, what's next, guys? What's coming up?
I think we're doing blind bites time.
Blind bites. This is my favorite game. We talk about my producers and the Kitchen Fairies' favorite games, but blind bite is my favorite game because over at my restaurant, I've been doing dark dining for a bunch of years. 18 years blindfolding my guests, taking them on a foodie adventure, enjoying food that they've had all their life, but they've never, ever had it blindfolded, so they don't experience the textures and flavors for what they truly are. So when I'm in this vulnerable position, I can't believe it, So this is super fun. I can't wait. Let me bring this. What are we blind tasting today?
Today we are going to be blind tasting burgers from different national food
Burgers?
chains. Burgers from different national food
Okay,
chains.
as if I couldn't love this anymore. You guys got to be kidding me.
Are going to need a blindfold, my friend.
Yeah, I need a blindfold. Ah, my favorite blindfold. Oh, wait, don't bring anything yet. I'm going to get a water or something. Here we go. I'm going to get a water to the side because I feel like burgers are a big thing here. I'll let you know when I'm actually blindfolded. Okay, I am blindfolded now.
I think we're just about ready for you.
Am I centered?
Move a smidge to your left. There you go. Now you're centered. So, one second, Adrian. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, so we got 6 burgers, 6 different chains. Here we go. Are you ready?
So
We're gonna give them to you wrapped, so then you can, identify the wrapping and then unwrap them yourself. I'm sure you can do that blindfolded. Do you think you can?
So I'm tasting 6 different burgers from 6 different chains blindfolded, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go. Number 1. Are you ready?
Let's go. I'm ready.
Putting it in your hands. Oh, I didn't see your hands.
Oh. This does not smell like a burger at all. This smells weird.
Wait, that's not a burger?
This is not a burger?
No, they're capping you. They're
What are they
trolling
doing?
you.
They're trolling me?
They're
What
trolling
is
you. It's
this?
actually a burger. Also, she can't see chat. Don't worry, I'll talk to chat.
Okay. This is not a burger?
It is a burger.
Okay.
You have to identify what it is.
This smells like vinegar for some reason. Wait, let me see, because no, it's not my hands. Hold on. Smells a little sour. I don't smell any meat whatsoever. Is this a veggie burger?
No.
No? There's sesame seeds on this bun because I feel them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. smoky. This is Burger King.
Wow. How did you get that?
The flavor, it's that flame grilled signature flavor.
Oh,
But
that's incredible.
like interesting because it didn't smell at all like a burger. It doesn't smell like what it tastes like at all. And usually you smell something similar before you taste it. So
Okay.
very interesting.
Not bad. Here, I have burger number 2 for you. Are you ready? I'm going to put
Burger
it in your
2.
hands. Put your hands up.
Oh wait. You said put your
coming.
hands up.
It's coming. Wrong one. Wrong one.
Wrong one.
Oh, wait, right one. Sorry.
So I stay with this in my hand?
Yep, that's the right one.
Okay. This paper is familiar. Very familiar. This is heavier than the first one. Smooth bread, so there's no sesame seeds on it. This smells very familiar too, but it doesn't smell like meat. I smell onions. Onions are the first thing. It's soft. This is McDonald's.
So easy. You can tell by the bread and everything, can't you? Yeah. The cheese.
Well, I can't tell if there's cheese in here.
Oh,
This is a cheeseburger or hamburger?
cheeseburger.
Okay. Well, I couldn't tell about, but that the little onions that are in a cheeseburger is a full giveaway.
What was the rating on this one?
I can't rate these yet.
Okay.
Because, but that was familiar.
Here we go. Hands out. Let's get ready for the next one.
Yeah, different type of wrapping. Oh, this seems like real bread texture. This one smells like meat, like there's meat here. Oh, this is a square patty. I know this one. This is a square patty.
It's pretty good.
How funny. And I smell meat.
Oh, bummer ad, so can't see what she's choosing. Ah.
Okay. I don't smell anything but meat on this though. Okay. And I don't taste anything but meat on this. Is this just bread and meat?
No,
Yes.
it's definitely
This
a
is bread
burger.
This is. I need water. Is
Help her.
Oh. Is that the square patty tells me that this is Wendy's, but I like Wendy's, and this just doesn't have anything else. It's Wendy's?
Yes.
Oh,
Wendy square patty gives it away.
but is that what kind of burger is that?
This is just a meat and cheese burger. Just meat and cheese.
Meat and cheese, so there's nothing in there?
Nothing on it.
That's why I was having bread and meat. Wow.
Okay, are you ready for your next one?
Yes.
Hands.
This is heavy. Boom. Aluminum foil. This is a heavy burger. Are you guys giving me doubles or something? Is this big? This is big. Sesame on the bun because it feels like the first one. Lots of meat here. I smell lettuce, like fresh lettuce. I can even smell cheese. Yes, and is there tomato in here? I smell lettuce for sure. I could smell gardening stuff, fresh produce in here. This one's good. There's crunch, there's meat, there's texture on this bread. It has that grilled flavor on the meat. There's a great bite to this burger. This is Five Guys.
Wow.
That's my favorite burger.
Wow.
Is this?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay. I'm like, don't do me wrong.
Yeah, yeah. If you would have gotten your favorite burger wrong, I don't even know what to tell you.
And that's how I order it too.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, next burger. Are you ready?
Yes.
Hands. Isn't that what they say in the restaurant? Hands.
Hands. I need hands. Paper. A little heavier than the. This is weird. This is like a Kaiser bun. This is not a smooth bun, and it's thick. It's a lot of bread here. I do smell meat though. I smell a lot of onion. Too much bread.
Way too much bread?
Mm-hmm.
How's the bread taste though?
The bread is on the sweeter side.
That's what I was thinking. It looks sweeter. I've never had this burger.
It's not one I've ever had either. I don't know what this is. I've never had a Kaiser bun. I mean, it looks like a Kaiser. It feels like a Kaiser bun. Because it's not smooth. And there's no sesame seeds. It's definitely not pillowy. This is too hard for me. Like,
It's a lesser known national brand. We'll give you that hint.
is this no meat in here? Or there is meat?
There's meat. There's definitely meat in there.
I don't smell cheese. I just smell a lot of onion. Are you guys messing with, is this onion and bread?
No, no.
Okay.
We should do that though.
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
No, any guesses? It's a lesser known national brand. If it's not Chess.
If it's not chess, it's Checkers?
Yes.
Oh, but
There's the hint.
okay.
Though. That was the final hint.
Okay. I
Never
would
had a
not-
Checkers burger? Have you ever
I
had one?
have, but not many years ago, and not that.
Yeah,
It wasn't this.
I don't know. It's not too memorable for me.
Yeah.
Okay, final burger.
Final
we finally
burger.
got you with one wrong.
You got me. Yeah.
But final burger. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Hands.
Is this the wrapper, or is this came open?
It's semi-open. It's half open.
Because you did it to me, or because
No, that's
it
how
comes
that's
like,
how it comes.
Okay.
Yeah. You did it to me. You always think we're out to get you or something.
Because you guys are. Okay, so it comes in like a little envelope, not a.
I'm curious to see if you like this one more than your favorite.
The bread is soft. It's almost like a Hawaiian roll, like a sweet roll. Yeah. I smell a lot of produce in here. And there's a little meat char smell. Okay. This is giving like it's going to be sweet because of the texture of the bread and the caramelized like meat smell. And I do smell produce here, so, okay. Number two.
Number two, behind Five Guys.
Yeah,
Why? What's wrong with it?
there's nothing wrong, it's just number two.
Oh.
I like the meaty flavor from Five Guys more. I can't taste any character in the actual burger patty here.
Mm-hmm.
It dissipates or disappears completely as I'm biting through the bread and the produce. There's a good sauce in here though. I can appreciate the pickle, but I feel like Five Guys just has a more balanced real burger feel. Like
Yeah.
this is
definitely.
more. This tastes more like a fast food burger, where Five Guys tastes like a real burger.
I've actually never had this one, so it's a recently popped up more national brand. So
Yeah, I don't know what. Hold on. Recently, it's new.
I mean, I only started hearing about it within the last year.
Skinny Louie's,
No,
Shake Shack.
was it Shake Shack?
No.
Wait a minute. Yes.
Skinny Louie's.
Wait, Shake Shack? Yeah, it's Shake Shack.
Oh, okay.
I'm tripping. Oh
Okay.
my god.
Shake Shack. The sauce.
Shake Shack.
Okay. You threw me off. I was going to say Shake
I
Shack,
was
but when you said it's a recent one, I'm
so
like,
confused.
Shake
We
Shack
have-
has been around forever.
We have a graphic up there, and it has no names. Like it's
Oh.
just a burger because that's their logo. And I was like, what is that?
Okay.
Okay,
So,
Shake Shack.
so my number one is still Five Guys. It's the most balanced burger out there, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You taste the meat. It has the meat mouth feel, and all the condiments are balanced. From even like the bread texture it's a good bread texture. It holds the whole burger together, but you can appreciate anything from the lettuce to the tomato to the onions, pickles, all of it, and it stands up to the meat and the bread.
Okay, please
Okay.
remove your blindfold. You went 4 for 6.
4 for 6.
The
All
ones
right.
that got you.
You know the
Shake
drill.
Shack. And no, actually, did you get Shake Shack?
I
You got it on the second guess.
because you threw me off
I
because you
did,
said
I
it was
did, I
a
did.
recent.
I did.
I'm gonna go check my makeup. You know the drill.
Yep. All right, guys, that was Blend Bites. I know we didn't really answer chat. Sorry about that. You know, we're in the middle of a game, trying to get clippable moments, you know, stuff, yada, yada, yada. But if you are enjoying the content and, you know, you don't want to sit through the ads, I would consider subscribing with Prime. Let me tell you a little bit about Amazon Prime. You know, if you have Amazon Prime, you have a free Twitch Prime sub.
All right.
On top of that, stick around. We're playing some challenges later. We tend to, on the cooking challenges, we tend to give out subs. So if you're one of the lucky ones, you stick around for it and you're here for it, you might be one of the people that get a sub from us. So, you know, stick around, stay for the content, and you ready to get to it?
I'm ready. What do we do? Whew. That's
Let's, clear the station a little bit so that we can...
yes. I'm gonna drink some of this water.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, you guys with these blind bites are fine tuning my palate, where I used to like. I'm gonna be even more discerning now, of whatever. Makeup is on point. Thank you. Thank you, Princess D. Oh yeah. Okay, let's do this. I'm ready.
Okay, so
Yes.
if we could go overhead for just a moment. Here we have our play on Wheel of Fortune.
Okay.
So we are going to be playing our version. You can go back to main, please. We are going to be playing our version. Move over. You're not giving me any space.
Which way am I? You guys like, go all day to tell me to stay in frame.
But now we're
Okay,
two
go
different
ahead.
people. Well, we can come over a little bit.
Okay, there we go.
Anyways, we're going to be playing our version of Wheel of Fortune. So let's get the graphic up on the stream so people could see. Perfect.
Okay.
So let's show it on our screen too, please. Sorry, chat, if we're not sticking around. Now you're not going to want to do a slideshow here. Appreciate you. Can you see from there?
Yeah.
You can? All
Yeah, so it's-
So
Yeah.
just making sure we're all good. Okay, so we're going to be playing our version of Wheel of Fortune.
Okay.
So you are going to have to decipher this puzzle. The topic is Southern Charm, and as always, we give you a K, an R, a U, and an H.
Okay.
So you are going to guess a letter. If the letter's in the word, then we'll reveal more of the letters, obviously. And if the letter's not in the word, we are spinning the wheel. Can you go back to overhead? When you spin the wheel, we have an array of different handicaps and or things that we are going to be giving to our community. So right here, if you see, if you land on one sub, we're gifting away one sub to your community. Sorry, this one, gift one sub. If you land on gift one sub, we are gifting one sub to your community. We could also give 5 subs. Or for every sub that we get, we're going to do a standing ovation for you.
Okay.
And what a standing ovation means is that you are not allowed to cook or move on until our standing ovation is done. So everybody here in the studio is going to be clapping it up for you, and you are not allowed. All you can do is clap, wave, and bow until
That's
the
funny.
standing ovation is
Okay.
done. On top of that, we have 1 sub equals a wrap. So
Okay.
you can't move on. You have to stop what you're doing, stop all the cook, and you have to wrap. At least 1 bar.
Oh.
You know, do a little nice rhyme for everybody.
Okay.
So if we get a sub, you're gonna have to do a wrap. Plate for 3. Producer Pictionary. We are gonna have to get boards for that. Can you get boards for me, Vicky, please? Yeah. If you land on this one, what you're gonna do is, at 3 points within your cook, we have to stop you and we have to play Pictionary. So
Heard.
you have to stop everything you're doing. Come here. We'll draw something out for you. You cannot move on until you get it.
Got it.
And then left hand only. And those are the things that we have. Oh, and kitchen laps. I almost forgot about kitchen laps.
Don't tell me I'm running around the kitchen.
You're going to have 1 minute on the clock, and you're going to be running around the kitchen.
Oh, wow. Okay.
1 minute, you have to do laps back and forth around the kitchen. Oh,
Like I
sorry,
said.
and 3 minutes off the timer. So we're going to start with a 45-minute timer. Can we get the timer up on the board? Start with 45 minutes, but keep it paused, please.
Okay.
I'm going to keep this handy, close by.
Okay, so, all
1
right.
second.
Let's do this.
Okay, so here we go.
All right.
There's your puzzle. What letter would you like?
Let's go with a B.
B. B is up there.
Oh. Huh. Okay. Let's go with an I.
I. Do we have an I? There we go. Second letter of the second word. And
Wait,
the second to last.
wait. Oh, so there's 2 I's in this word.
2 I's in the second word.
Okay, what word? So, and the theme is Southern Charm.
Mm-hmm.
So what word?
Yeah, vowels might be the play.
Vowels. Okay, let's go with an S.
S. Nice. We got another S, I believe. There it is.
Huh. Okay. Biscuit.
So a C and a T. That's
Yes.
what you're saying?
C and a T.
C and T. Nice.
Okay, so biscuit.
Any other T's or C's in there? Should be the third word, first letter. There should be
So then E after that, because the TH is
blank, biscuit, blank, blank, the blank, blank. It's a long one.
oh my god. Okay, H.
You already said H.
Oh, H. I already said H.
Oh, that's spinning the wheel. Spinning the wheel.
Ah.
Let's go overhead. Here we go. Overhead.
Look, he forgot the E on the. Look, do you see? No.
Spin that
No, I
wheel.
can't because-
Spin that
Look.
wheel. Spin that wheel. I'll spin
Is
it for
there,
you.
how many E's were we missing? He was still putting E's. That would have helped me. How many more E's are in here?
Just one.
No, there's 2. He just added 2. So that means P.
Go back to main.
P, because that's keeps. Biscuit. ER. So are you sure that's not her with an H?
Where?
So ER, there's an ER. So how many words are ER?
I don't know. You tell me, chef. Weren't you a communications major?
No. That's weird, that word. It's not P because it could be per, it could be her.
But we already gave you an H, so it's not her. You know
Yeah.
that.
So A. Let's do A.
A, please.
And I did P, so it could be a biscuit per day keeps the, because since I said P, so if it's a biscuit per, there should be a P there.
Yes, P on the
Per.
third one. We are not allowed to help her.
No, so wait, because we're
Oh, we're
you
missing
guys
a
owe
P
me
on the
a
third.
P.
We do owe you a P on the
You owe
third
me a
word,
P.
please.
And then let's do a D. Let's do a Y. A biscuit a day keeps the gravy away.
Yes. Wow.
And you guys threw me
Dang.
handicaps without spinning the wheel because you were cheating me.
We should have given you one for the H.
No, because you had already dropped the ball with the P's.
We thought.
Let's spin the wheel for fun. Okay.
Well, you give us that. Spin the wheel for fun. Let's go overhead real quick. That's a weak spin. Like, you can do a better one. Here, I'll hold it for you.
Hold it.
Ready?
There you go.
3 minutes off the timer.
Okay.
So what was supposed to be a 45-minute cook is now going to be a 42-minute cook.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is going to be a tough
How
one.
about this, guys? Here's what we'll do to make it interesting. Chef is too smart at her word puzzles. So for every sub that we get, we'll spin the wheel. So if you think about it like this, you sub one time. Can you go main cam? You sub one time, and then, we could give 5 more subs to the community.
Wow.
How about that?
Okay, I like that. Yes.
For every sub we get, we got to stop what we're doing, spin the wheel.
Okay.
Okay?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. What are you making today, Chef? What's the recipe?
We are going to make black pepper buttermilk biscuits. We asked earlier in the stream if biscuits were part of your Thanksgiving table or not, and for me they are. And these are a fantastic recipe. We'll see. We will see if they come out because biscuits have a temperament all their own. So let's see. Am I starting the time?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Okay. I'm going to grab my flour.
Guys, come on. We want to spin this wheel. Please, somebody subscribe so we can spin this wheel and we can, we can make it tough on Chef. Hey, I'm having biscuits and gravy right now. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh,
That's awesome.
That
Have you
is
ever had
awesome.
these biscuits, though? That's what I want to know.
okay, so, hey, Nikki 510, welcome in. Oh, you're having biscuits and gravy right now? Oh my gosh, well, I hope that they compare to these. Can we put the recipe up for the biscuits and gravy? I mean, not biscuits and gravy, black pepper buttermilk biscuits.
You're still thinking about the word puzzle, aren't you, Chef?
Yes, the ones you guys tried to cheat me out of. Where did I put my buttermilk? If anybody sees my buttermilk, did we? Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Let's get our ingredients here. Because if we get these lined up correctly, we don't have to waste a lot of time. So we're going to do half a cup of cold butter, which, let me see what I did here. Yep. Get nice European butter. It's different than American butter because it has a lot less water in it. Okay, so this is where you want to splurge. If you want these really good biscuits, do it. And my high school cooking teacher actually used to tell me to use lard, which I have lard here. Have you guys ever made biscuits with lard, guys? That's supposed to be like the real Southern ticket. I have 2 cups of flour here that I sifted, and let's season our flour. Here I have the onion powder. Let's see how much onion powder is on here. We're going to do a 1/4 teaspoon, so that's this. Here we go. Which one is it? This is an eighth. This is a quarter. Okay, so let's get quarter teaspoon. That goes down. Then we are going to do a quarter teaspoon of the garlic as well. And I love this recipe because it actually tastes like something. It's not just the flavor of the butter per se. Do you need active yeast for biscuits? Absolutely not. No active yeast. So here we have our thyme, which we're going to press just like if they were oregano leaves. Press them between your fingers. I'm going to put a little bit of freshly cracked black pepper, which we are actually going to use more after. Okay. And then salt. That's going to go in. Let me cover this up. Can we bring down the recipe a little bit so I can see how much baking powder versus baking soda? I always get these confused, and this is extremely important not to get confused. Okay, 4 teaspoons of baking powder. That's important. So 4 teaspoons of this, okay, and how much baking soda? Here we go, and a quarter teaspoon. Okay, so let's get rid of this so I don't confuse it. So guys, fun fact, can we get an overhead? When you're working with dry ingredients, if you ever wonder what this piece is so that you level out, you go like this and you press your spoon, and you always get the right measurement by packing it in and leveling it out. So all of these have that little lip. That's the purpose. Let's put that to the side. And then we're going to have 4 teaspoons of baking powder. Baking powder here is going to, this is going to.
Chef, stop what you're doing.
Hold on, I got to finish number 4.
No, I said stop.
There we go.
Here we go.
Okay.
Overhead. We got to spin this wheel. Are you
Okay,
ready?
I'm ready.
All you. Every sub from now on is a standing ovation. You have to stop what you're doing, and you
Okay.
have to take a standing ovation from everybody in the room. You are not allowed to keep going until
Okay.
the standing ovation is done.
Okay. Come
Guys,
on, you're running my clock.
Let's get some subs. You're allowed to go now. You're allowed
Okay.
to go.
Okay.
Let's get some subs so that we mess with Chef a little bit.
Okay, so now I'm going to mix these dry ingredients together. I did need a little more salt in these. Okay. So we want to make sure that you mix this up, and you can add more garlic if you want, more onion if you want, but this is like the perfect balance for me. Now I'm going to hit it with some black pepper. We're going to finish it with cracked black pepper over the top, but here we go. So this is, each stick of butter is, let me see how many, is a quarter cup, right? So half a cup of butter. I am going to do half. Let's do this for my old cooking teacher's sake. I have lard here. You can use Crisco if you want, that's vegetable shortening. This is actual lard, like real lard. Here we go. We're going to cut this as if it was a stick, and it's exactly the same ratio, okay? The exact same. Okay. Now you're going to see what I'm going to do. Let's set this aside altogether. This has to be very cold, and you have to work fast, okay? We're going to make these into cubes, okay? And you're going to drop it in the flour, okay? Cubes. If you work with softened butter, it will melt, and you will not get the flaky biscuit that you're looking for, okay? So little cubes that are very cold. So you don't want your body temperature, you don't want to be manhandling this too much, okay? To melt it, so you want to cut fast. They don't have to be perfect, they just got to be diced enough. The least amount of time that your actual hand touches it, the better. Okay. All right. So we're going to do the equal parts lard and butter in here. Okay. Here we go. So now is when I'm going to, this is a dough cutter. Okay. I'm going to run this through here. You don't need to because we already chopped it up, but this is how you typically make biscuits. You run it through your dough cutter. This cuts through the fat and kind of presses the flour into the fat, and it kind of makes sure that the right amount of flour touches the fat and keeps it cold, you know. Okay. Chat. What can I do if I don't have a dough cutter? You do what I do, which is what I did there. Cut your fat in small enough cubes. And the dough cutter, you don't really need it. People in the South, when they were making biscuits 200 years ago, they didn't have the dough cutter. Okay? So you will see what I mean by that you don't really need it. Okay, so now we're going to get 1 1/4 cup of buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk, 1 cup of whole milk. Okay, let's make sure. No, this is 3/4. Well, here we go. We can add more. 1 whole cup of whole milk with 1 tablespoon of white vinegar makes homemade buttermilk. Let's add that. We can always loosen it up by adding some more. So we take a fork here and we mix this up. So the trick to biscuits is you want them to be just pulled together. You don't want to create gluten here. If you create gluten, your biscuit becomes tough. Okay? Okay, we're going to get messy here, guys. We're going to get messy. Add a little bit more. And now I'm going to get a floured work surface here. And again, we got to work fast because what we don't want is our fat. We don't want our fat to melt. So whether you're using butter or shortening or lard, whatever it is, we don't want it to melt. So we just want it to come together quickly. Okay, it's already coming together. This is perfect. Okay, this is great. Okay, make sure you kind of loosen it up from your fingers. And we're going to go right onto our floured surface here. And we're going to pat this just a couple of times. Now, there's drop biscuits. Drop biscuits means that you do this even less. You do not put it together at all. And you basically do this mixture that almost looks like a dumpling, okay? And then you put it into a muffin, like a muffin pan. And you drop with a spoon, that's why it's called drop biscuit. You drop it with a spoon into the muffin pan, and that's what a drop biscuit is. A lot of people do like cheddar and jalapeno. They do this mixture, cheddar and jalapeno in the mixture itself, okay? And that is a drop biscuit in the muffin pan. That's what the chain Red Lobster does. Cheddar, that's why they look like a little dome. Cheddar and jalapeno drop biscuit.
Oh! You know what that means? Standing ovation!
What?
Woo!
Wow, guys.
Woo!
Wow, guys.
Take a bow. Take a bow. Little curtsy. You're not allowed to do anything.
Wow.
Woo! And done.
Thank
we
you.
also got to spin a wheel, by the way.
Oh, hurry up. You're cutting into my time.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Okay.
Are you ready? Whoa. Overhead, please. Here we go.
Oh.
Spin it again.
You're not in frame.
Oh, my bad. Next one.
Oh,
3 minutes off the timer, please.
okay.
Down to 27 minutes.
Okay. Okay, so. Parchment paper. Let me get this out of here. So this, by the way, guys, this is what a dough scraper is actually for. So you know, it's so that you scrape dough from a board. I use it for almost everything except, you know, dough scraping. But look, now I'm going to square off my biscuits with my actual dough scraper. This is what it's actually for. Okay. So let's see, I'm going to make little. We want to make sure that they're about the same size. Okay. This is our beautiful biscuits. Okay, so we're going to line them up on our baking rack like so. Have one more. So that one's going to be for me. Okay, next. Let me put a little bit more buttermilk on top. Oh, those biscuits and your ham. I didn't even put that together. Yes. Yes, guys. Absolutely yes. So now we get more of that buttermilk and our pastry brush. And I'm going to just paint the top, paint the top, paint the top. And since we called these black pepper and buttermilk, this is where we put our freshly cracked black pepper. All right, now this is going to go into the oven, high heat, so 400 or higher. I have mine at 400 because it's convection. It's really going to be 425. That's going to go for a few minutes. Whew. And now those are going to work. We have 24 minutes on the clock. I don't know if we're going to make it. I think we will. Let's see.
Uh-oh.
What?
Standing ovation time.
Guys.
Everybody, you know what to do.
Thank you, thank you.
Go, chef, go, chef, go.
Okay.
Wave to the community.
Wow.
Say thank you for gifting.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, we gotta spin the wheel.
Oh.
Here we go. Ready, overhead.
Okay.
Spinning. Now you got a plate for 3.
Okay, I was planning for 9. What can you use that dough scraper for? So its real function is actually this. This is why it's called a dough scraper. So I'm working on my floured board like this, right? So it helps me clean up my mess if I'm working with dough, and if I was actually cutting my biscuits, which I just did a few seconds ago, I leveled out my dough. Like I'm gonna, look, can you guys see overhead? So here, I use this to flatten it out. Flat, flat, okay? And now I'm cutting it. I cut all edges so that I uniform baking, uniform baking around. So now I have this square, and this is what this scraper is for. And now if I cut this in half, I have now made the perfect little square biscuit. So here, I scrape everything out of my board, and it's perfect for easy cleanup. Okay, so as you see, I'm scraping. If I was to go and get wet paper towel or a sponge in here, this would be a nightmare. I would be essentially making glue. As you know, once you hit water and flour, you're making a paste. I'm lazy. I would have just got that's great. That's a good one. Okay, where is my sponge now? okay. There's nothing wrong with irregular shaped biscuits. It's just me, that I'm the way that I am. So when you're working with your
Sometime.
sometime.
Here we go.
I don't believe it. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's take a spin on this wheel, shall we?
Okay.
Here we go. What's the next thing that we're gonna do? I'd hate for you to get 3 minutes off this challenge.
Almost.
Remove a kitchen utensil. We've been talking about that dough scraper.
You're gonna remove the dough scraper from me?
I don't know. I think you're kind of done with the dough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this knife. I want
Okay.
this knife.
Okay. All right.
She's got 3 more, guys.
Let's check on these guys. Oof. Yes, yes, and yes. Scary man with the knife. Guys, let me know, chat. Let me know, what's your favorite type of biscuit? Is there a biscuit that you like over any other biscuit? These are just my favorite type of biscuit, like personally. I like a good quality biscuit, obviously a good homemade biscuit. Have you ever been to Biscuit Love in Nashville? Yes, I made that long line years ago when they were like voted like the best biscuit in America. I made that long line, and it was a Monday, and there was a line around a downtown block for Biscuit Love. Where's the best one you've had? That's a great question. Hot Little Biscuit in Atlanta, believe it or not. Have you heard of Hot Little Biscuit? It's this little place where you can only get these little biscuits in little to-go containers, and it's not even, they're not monogrammed, they're not branded. It's just like a little white to-go container, and you can ask for butter and honey. That's it. You're not asking for anything fancy over the top, and it was just, it was just fantastic. I think about that biscuit often. The one Red Lobster back in the day, that Red Lobster biscuit comes up in this stream quite often. I think we should make it one day. We should make a Red Lobster biscuit from scratch one day. Yeah. Yes. And we'll see if they really taste like him or not. And then we should make the box one, because they do sell at the grocery store the Red Lobster mix. So we should do a side-by-side. That would be a fun little experiment. Yep. Good challenge, yes. So one important thing when you're making biscuits, guys, is that you never want to use your judgment as far as like, oh, I'm baking, so let me just go at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Never for biscuits. You want to go high and quick, like if you're searing a steak, high heat. The reason is they sell the Red Lobster biscuit mix, exactly. Yes. So you want to bake at a very high temperature, which is unorthodox for something baked, but that is because you don't want that fat to just slowly render into your flour. It makes for a very flat biscuit, and they become dense instead of staying flaky and fall apart. You definitely want that biscuit to stay as tall as possible. I have a big box in my kitchen. So tell me, do they taste the same as at Red Lobster? Do they come out good? Ooh. Whole wheat, low-fat, lactose-free Swiss cheese, grilled cheese that's cooked in the microwave. Interesting. A grilled cheese cooked in the microwave. I like that. Welcome in, Sensei. Let's check on these guys. Yes, yes, and yes. This is looking good. This is looking great. Where are you tuning in from? Oh, they do. Yes. Now, chat, let me know. Do you guys like biscuits in the morning, or do you like biscuits at night? What part of the day do you find yourself craving biscuits? I don't know, I can never, I know people have biscuits and gravy for breakfast, but the ones in the restaurant always taste better, but not bad. Okay, good to know. I'm gonna have to buy that mix and try it. I know people have biscuits and gravy for breakfast all the time, but yeah, late night biscuits for me, exactly. Any time of the day, to be honest, I love that. I just can't have them for breakfast. I can't think of like waking up and having biscuits. I don't know why, but yeah. Are biscuits considered bread? Yes, they're considered a quick bread. So quick breads are all the breads that are not, that you don't need yeast for. So yeast is that leavening agent that makes, you know, bread, like your normal bread, bread that you need, and need with a K, you know, that you work with your hands. So those are not quick breads. Those breads need time to proof and to grow and things like that. Now, breads that you just mix in a bowl quickly, those are called quick breads, and that's like any type of pound cake or like banana bread or any type of like beer bread, biscuits, all of that are called quick breads. Cornbread, those are all called quick breads. They don't need yeast and they don't need leavening time. It's all done with the baking powder. Ooh. Did you have to make bread in culinary school? Yes, I did. I had to make a ton of bread for culinary school and globally, like not just regular bread or not one type of bread, all types of bread, which every country has their way of making bread. So it's one of my favorite parts of culinary school. Okay, we're getting some browning on here already. So this is quite beautiful. Sometimes I actually like to add a little bit of rock sugar, or, you know, like raw sugar in the raw. Sugar in the raw or Maldon sea salt over the top. Those are different ways that I enjoy, like the crunch factor, or adding a crunch factor to these biscuits. But the way I made them now, there's salt and pepper into these and thyme, so just a little drizzle of honey is good. I'm curious, how do you get graded in culinary school? By taste? Ah, that's a great question. How you get graded in culinary school is a number of things. It's very similar to this stream, believe it or not. It's taste, absolutely, but how did you arrive to that taste? It's technique, and then it's time. So if you arrived to something delicious, but you went rogue and didn't pay attention to your technique, well, you failed. But, or if you did something delicious, followed the technique, but you were way off with your timing, you also failed. So you had to do well in taste, execution, and timing, all three. And yes, and your professors are watching the entire time, and they always say that only like 20% of classes, like 20% will pass. So freshman year, you're sitting with 30 other students, and they're like, look around, only 20% of you are going to pass this class. And you're like, what? Yeah, and that's exactly what happened, because it's very strenuous, it's high stress, it's physical stress, it's a lot to take. And then there's a lot of pressure for you to live up to, you know, what your professors are saying, you know, what the tests are. And every day is pretty much a test. So knife cuts are your very basic, like the very basic level. Then you start going into stocks and sauces, and then you go into techniques of like building actual dishes. We are very close right now. See, once you get browning on the edges, you're seconds away. Seconds away here, guys. Let's see if I can, yep. Let me get my hot area going. Wow. Guys, can we get close up here with, want them to see these biscuits up close. Wow. Real tight. Eye level. Because you could see the layers. Yes. Wow. That is a beautiful black pepper buttermilk biscuit. Oh my gosh. Yes, we're gonna let this cool down on this side. And you saw we made it in just a few minutes. And we get you giving us free classes. Amazing. Yes. Yes, guys. This is what's up. Okay. Let me get some honey here because, yeah. This is funny. Here we go. We used all the honey for the ham. Let me dip this. Oh, look at the layers here. Guys, look at these layers. This is what you want. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let me dip this in that honey. Let's give this a try. And my honey over butter? No. I'm a honey butter person. But because we had actual lard and butter in these biscuits, I want honey on these biscuits. Chef, where do we find that block of lard? Is there a substitute? So, no substitute. Lard is actually way better for you than what you think. Lard over any synthetic processed fats. We're made to consume animal fats, guys. So nothing can compare to an unprocessed animal fat, flavor and nutrition-wise. I got it from my local grocery store. Down here in Miami, we have one called Publix. I just bought it at the Publix around the corner here. And I did equal parts for this recipe, equal parts lard and unsalted butter, and I did use a European style butter, and it'll say European style on there. It has less water. So higher solid fat and lower, it has that lower moisture to it. European butters are they're slightly yellower in color, and that comes from the solids, the fat solids, the milk solids. This is spectacular. Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh, it's weird. Okay. Let me get this one then. Okay. This is delicious, guys. These biscuits are flaky. They pretty much fall apart. They're steaming hot. They're so light. Okay, which one of the kitchen fairies wants to try these biscuits? No? Oh. Buttery, melty. Oh, you have to play for another streamer. Bye. Thank you for joining us today. Have a wonderful weekend. Ooh, the black pepper. It just hit. Oh.
I'm here.
Okay. Now, do you have biscuits often?
Not really.
Okay, but you've had biscuits before.
No, I've been.
Okay, I need you to try these. Dip in honey if you like.
Just grab one right here?
Whichever one you want.
Looks good. Ooh, nice and soft.
Oh, yeah.
And honey? I've never had honey before with a
Wait,
biscuit.
really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, okay. Careful, it's hot. Yeah.
That is a new sensation.
Oh, a new sensation. I love that.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you.
Please enjoy. Now, the black pepper, it's like that final little note that kind of hits you. Black pepper's not spicy. It's a little bit on the fruity side. Gives you that subtle heat. Chef, do you have an Instagram? Yes. Follow me at Chef Adrianne on Instagram. Oh, got to have a little more of that. But anyways, guys, if you like this stream, if you like the fun that we have here on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, please share with your friends, like, follow, subscribe. And if you're an Amazon Prime member, please know that you have a free sub for Twitch. That way you don't have to watch ads, right? You don't miss any of the tidbits here or there or the fun. But anyways, I had a blast with you guys today. Thank you for hanging out with me. We did an awesome chicken salad kind of go-to meal prep dish in the beginning, which was awesome. We did homemade cranberry sauce. We baked, well, we roasted off a turkey breast, a honey baked ham. I brought out some stuffing as a surprise, and now we made these black pepper buttermilk biscuits. This foolproofs your Thanksgiving table. If you want to know, if you want to learn more about some awesome Thanksgiving sides, there's more videos on our YouTube page, and it's also on Twitch, right? Our sides, sweet potato casserole, our cornbread and andouille sausage stuffing, mac and cheese, green bean casserole. All of this is up there. Follow, like, subscribe, share with your friends. God bless you guys, and I will see you next